I think the reason why I originally chose history of science this past year was because I knew I wanted to be a doctor, do pre-medical studies here, and I was a little frustrated by the potential of having to only do P-sets or only learn about basic science here, partially because I'm just naturally better at social sciences and writing and reading kind of things. So I wanted to be able to find a way to supplement that kind of work with the exploration of bigger questions in medicine, including like doctor-patient interactions and how I would be able to benefit in my future career from my studies here. So I did a little exploring. I looked into the kind of coursework that History of Science involved, and I decided it was perfect for me, specifically the Medicine and Society track. We do a lot of exploring of big questions. Some of my favorite topics are medical ethics. We do a lot with that. We do a lot with the interaction of cultures and science, which is another thing that I'm really interested in. It's a small concentration, and you can really tell that in your sections, including your tutorial for History of Science. You really get to not only learn from your peers, but also teach them through your specific interests. Everyone comes from very different backgrounds, and we all really do a great job of teaching each other. This summer I was actually lucky enough to be awarded a grant to travel to Edinburgh through the Rosencrantz Discovery Grant Program. So I'll be spending a week in Edinburgh, going to a bunch of different museums, looking through a lot of different archives, and kind of learning about how medicine was shaped in Edinburgh. It's really an epicenter of the history of medicine. And yeah, I'll get to dig through a lot of that stuff and kind of see how the space has affected the development of this science. So I think history of science is something that's very unique to Harvard, so it's a little intimidating at first when you hear about it because you really might not know what it is coming in as a freshman. I honestly think the best way to learn about it is just to scroll through the names of the different classes online. They're fascinating. They all get you incredibly excited, and if you're even remotely interested in one of them, I say definitely shop it. You'll come to fall in love with the concentration really quickly, and I think everyone should really be quick to jump in. It's an incredible concentration.